The air hung heavy as Aaron Alexander stepped away from the prison gates. His past still haunted, an act he wished to undo but couldn't, a hit-and-run taking the life of Joshua Moore. Aaron was a man shackled by the chains of regret, his guilt a mirror reflecting the face of a life he had stolen. Each step away from the prison was a stride towards his journey of redemption, a path he chose to tread, paved by remorse and a resolution to make things right. His heart pounded in his chest, echoing the rhythm of his guilt, a constant reminder of the life he had taken, his past actions etched in stone, immutable and unchangeable. Yet within him, a spark of hope flickered, a beacon guiding him towards redemption. His past would always be a part of him, but it would not define him. Determined to make amends, Aaron found solace on the deserted roads before him, his guilt and regret casting long shadows under the harsh sunlight. Concurrently, the relentless Evelyn Moore, Joshua's mother, had vengeance burning in her eyes as she started a journey to confront Aaron. The world had moved on, but Evelyn's world was trapped in that one horrific moment that robbed her of her son. She was a mother turned avenger, her heart filled with a thundering rage against the man who shattered her universe. Her sorrow had morphed into a fierce determination, a resolve as unyielding as the gravel underfoot. In her mind there was no room for forgiveness, only justice. And justice, in her world, meant making Aaron pay for his sins. It was a journey she had to undertake, a path she was compelled to tread, driven by the echoes of her son's laughter that had long since faded into silence. Tobias Moore, torn between his grieving wife and his need for forgiveness, found himself entangled in Evelyn's quest for retribution. As their paths begin to converge under the darkening sky, the weight of impending confrontation builds. Aaron Alexander, bearing the weight of guilt and regret, seeks redemption on the roads less traveled. Evelyn Moore, driven by the relentless pursuit of justice for the loss of her son, is a storm brewing on the horizon. And Tobias Moore, caught in the crossfire of his wife's vengeance and his own need for forgiveness, becomes an unwilling player in this unfolding drama. Their journeys, all unique yet intertwined, are like tributaries merging into a mighty river, each bringing with it its own undercurrents and whirlpools. The gravel under their feet crunches with every step, a constant reminder of the road they've chosen and the path they're yet to tread. As the day wears on and the sky darkens further, their destinies inch ever closer. The palpable tension is like a string drawn taut. Any moment now it's going to snap. And when it does, the echoes of that snap will reverberate through their lives, altering their paths forever. The road ahead is fraught with uncertainty and peril, but each step taken is a step closer to their ultimate goal, a closure that promises to lay to rest the restless spirits of their pasts. In the end, each must face their choice, a choice that promises closure, a chance to lay the restless spirits of their pasts to rest. As night folds in and their steps echo into the darkness, one thing becomes clear. The boundaries between justice and revenge blur in their path forward through the storm they've unleashed. This tempest, it's not just a manifestation of the elements, but a reflection of their inner turmoil, their strife, their struggle to reconcile with the past. Aaron, Evelyn, and Tobias, each entwined in their own journey, find themselves in the eye of this storm. A storm of their own making, born of tragedy, regret, and a burning desire for retribution. The thunderous clash of justice and revenge, the torrential downpour of guilt and redemption, the gusty winds of love and loss, all converge in this moment, in this storm they've unleashed. The storm is but a mirror, reflecting their pain, their sorrow, and their quest for closure. It's a crucible, testing their strength, their resolve, their humanity. It is a storm that has been unleashed, yes, but it is also a storm they must weather, they must confront, they must overcome. As the storm rages on, their choices, their actions, their decisions echo loudly, reverberating in the darkness. The storm is their testament, their legacy, their story. It's a story of redemption, of vengeance, of love, of loss, of forgiveness, and ultimately of justice. What defines us more, our past sins or how we strive to make amends? In the end, it's not just the storm they've unleashed, but how they navigate it that truly defines who they are.